is time to commit to the bid. The second aircraft candidate. Say, it is time to commit the second candidate, the one and enemy, A321. Sorry, I was excited there. I'm CTTB, stands for commit to the bid. Made a video about Ryanair commit to the bid. It went absolutely miserable. We don't like clapping on the channel. That's even
I would
the
give a
worst
6
clapping
out
I
of
ever
10,
had.
especially because Condor is not that.
Yeah, the clapping went a bit, so, anyways, today we're going to be coming to the bit A321. By this video idea, the A321 has a problem. It's because an A321 has a big evidences right there. It's because of fake tail strikes we're going to be witnessing. So, let's get on with the second candidate.
Now, welcome back everybody to the channel. In today's video, let's land this A320. Let me just
put the volume down real
quickly
quick.
show you how you do that. So first of all, I'll set the flaps to full, of course.
The,
landing gear, as you can see,
Ryanair
is
clap.
already nicely down. Other than that, let's go ahead and arm the spoilers right here, and we'll get this plane landed
We are
down
on
here
our
indeed.
way to the
as you
most
can tell, this is
aimed
not
candidate
the
for a very
hardest
long
plane to
time, which is going to
land.
be Airbus
Very
Beluga.
good,
It's going to be
coming
coming in
up.
2 parts, so it'll be premiered.
Okay, that's been quite alright. Let's go ahead and stop nicely here at this A320. No problem at all. Very, very good. You know what? This has almost been a bit of a butter landing, if I'm being honest. Quite nice. You're on the touchdown zone. Nothing here to complain
Alright,
about.
it's now
But what
time
about
to go
another
for the
plane
info
that
of
an
the
A321
A320.
rated pilots can also fly.
A321. I don't know why my voice is like that
yes,
again.
Everybody, this is the A321. As the name A321, which is a little bit higher than A320 suggests, this plane is a little bit bigger than the A320, of course. As you can tell, it is a stretched variant of the A320. And well, there can be a little bit of a problem with flying such a stretched and long aircraft. Yes.
Problem? By the stretched long aircraft.
Everybody, and we find
Alright,
that
I believe
problem
this is going to be
when we look
evidence
into the
number
cockpit of
1
the
right there.
A321. Yes, A321 tail strike caution.
Yep, evidence number 1, by the looks of it, is an A321 tail strike caution. Every A321 have this caution signs on the cockpit, while other A320 pilots who doesn't fly the A321 will warn them.
Yes, a lot of A321 cockpits have this caution here on.
They also do have for the Neos and the XLRs, as to warn the
board.
pilots.
Here's what it looks like on the. This is a very high quality picture. My God. This is
Evidence number 2, that why is it high quality, which is literally a low quality?
it looks like here. A321 caution tail strike.
That's reversed.
Yeah, so maybe find some.
That's gonna be evidence number 3.
Some videos here of the A321 tail striking. Okay.
Alright, here we go. He's gonna show us some examples there. There's gonna be evidence, couple of cable, evidence 1 and 2
Yeah, not
combined.
too good. Alright, here we've got another spicy one now, a landing down on an A321.
Alright, this is a
Check
combined
this
of
out.
evidence number 1.
Need to run Windows on your Mac? Parallels.
And evidence number 2.
Ooh, okay, this is.
Yeah, you can see what that. When it comes to landing, you will get some kind of weight. It's kind of something to do with weight right there. You'll get a near tail strike right there.
The A321
Because you know why? Because when we get to evidence number 4 and 5, there will be some fixing errors to stop the error from tail strikes.
Protection, does it? I mean, especially comparing it to like other, long planes like the 757. There's pretty much.
No! How did evidence number 5? Who cares for 757? Evidence, I want you to replay that Josh Cahill part 2. Where the jump part is. Replay it. Evidence number 2. First of all, who cares about the Boeing 757? How many times I told you the Boeing 757? We hate the 757 on the channel. And first of all, A380 is one of the classic and the best planes ever on the channel. I am not impressed. Well, I'm gonna be honest. As I said, I need to respect John. But still, how do you love the 757? We're literally on the CTTV channel, committed to bid Josh Cahill, and you already ongoing talking about the 757. I mean, we committed to bid 757 so hard. Who cares about this ugly, stupid little bloody plane? And first of all, I'm gonna be honest, 757 needs to be phased out of the world. Who cares about the 757? Nobody!
Air carrier aircraft ever built. A lot of fun to fly. Go anywhere, do anything. It was a magnificent airplane.
Let's go ahead and have.
No. Editor, I want you to replay that clip from the previous video where I committed to bid the 757 so hard and bring up some evidence to why the 757 was committed to bid. Okay? Okay, evidence number one, it's really hot because by the temperature inside the 757. Look at his forehead. Look at the forehead. Look, he's stretching right there. Copper that cable. Evidence 2, it's getting even worse now because he said that because the camera right there is very, very noisy. Let's go back to 5 minutes and 2 seconds and listen carefully. I'm gonna pull up my no, wait a minute. I'm gonna pull up 219.4. Brace yourself, so it's gonna be kind of loud, so I do apologize. Here we go. This is why I hate the 757. It's because this is why 757. Actually, you know what? 757 is actually getting close to what's coming to the bid, which is fantastic. Evidence 2 as a backup racket in the cabin. We play that back there. See? John, this is why I told you do not. I will respect you very seriously, but first of all, 757 is the worst play I ever had, and it's even flawless woman. Oh, okay. I've been too far. Let's continue. This is why I told you 757 flawless woman. Okay, that's a bit too far.
There's nothing down there to protect this aeroplane from tail strikes, is it? Yeah, everybody, you really want to avoid striking your tail on this aeroplane, which is why most A320.
Well, it's initially 737 or 757, which is great.
A little bit differently. And yes, my source for this is TikTok. There's this pilot here that posted a video about that kind of thing. And as he said here in the
okay, there's going to be examples from G-Gon. Oh, sorry about that. I think it's Darren. He's going to give up some. It's going to show us some error evidence of coupler cable evidence number 4 and 5 to show what caused the error of the tail strike. I will fix the errors.
And
sorry, I don't know what I'm saying.
Flaps 3 for landing reduces a chance of a tail strike.
Actually, I'm not a professional aviator.
Flaps 3.
Yep, one of the flaps. So you use flaps 3, which is going to be evidence number 4, coupler cable. Coupler cable is just a slang word from the
recommended. Yes. Welcome back to using TikTok.
It's my slang words for the channel.
Great. Yes, to avoid a tail strike, most pilots use flaps 3 instead of actual full flaps.
To prevent the diagonal rotation words. I don't know.
But the plane lands a little bit more flatter.
To land more flatter. That's coupler cable evidence number 5.
That much of a flare.
Wait,
what
hold
happens if we go for like full flaps and maybe a little bit of a low speed, maybe coming in for a nice and smooth landing with a nice and high flare? We're gonna probably die.
Yup, there you go. That's coupler cable evidence number 5. You will die if you don't fully flatten it in flaps 4.
Come on.
Okay, he's gonna test the 4.
I'm being called a retard, probably for a reason. Come on.
Oh, he just. Okay, that. You see there? That's evidence number 6. It was supposed to be flaps 3, but I think he put 4 as an example.
Oh yeah, that's most definitely a tail strike.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Good. Okay, yeah, that was.
Oh yeah. I think that counts as a tail strike because it's because this is flaps 4. They had to use flaps 3.
They use flaps.
By the coupler cables of evidence 4 and 5 combined, you use flaps 3, like what G-Gon did it on the TikTok.
Yeah, let's go ahead and attempt to standing now with flaps on 3. Let's go. Maybe make this nice. Very beautiful. As you can see now.
Okay, you get. Okay, that's evidence number 6. Why you had to try and show how can you land hard? It's confused.
It's definitely not been a tail strike now, though.
Okay, that's interesting. You can land hard when you had to land it flatter and harder to not prevent a tail strike.
A good thing. I mean, look at this, very
Doing
beautiful.
pretty good
now,
there
what
with
this
coming
Flaps
to the bit
3 allowed this plane to do was,
well,
first of all,
we
fly
are
a little bit
50%
faster.
away
We do
from
have
committing
to,
to the bit.
you
Well, we
know,
are
fly this
committing to
plane
the
and
bit
approach this plane a little bit faster.
so hard right now. More than a
140 knots.
757.
I don't know, I'm not an A321 pilot, but as you can also tell here now, this plane lands a lot flatter now. There's not that much of pitch, which would lead to a tail strike, I guess. I mean, you can see it here in the
Alright, he's going to show us some another examples of the couple of cable evidence 4 and 5 of the flaps. This is flaps 4, I believe, or 3, because it shows how flat. You see how flat they're landing here.
As the A320,
this is comparison to the A320.
which is interesting. The A320 is a little bit, as you can see, a little bit more angled, isn't it? Or is there
Yeah, more angle,
to it?
sure.
Yeah, I think so. Very important to protect the tail. And of course, they have this caution sign there on the A321 to warn all the A320
Just like evidence number 1.
pilots that, you know, for example, had previously flown the A319 or maybe the A318 even around for the
That should be evidence number 7 for the Photoshop.
past few days, and now jumped over to the A321 and
I think we're going to soon commit to the Airbus A318, so we might suggest that after this.
So it tries to warn that. So
don't know
the
yet.
thing is, though, doesn't this flaps 3 thing and this whole having to fly faster because of it affect, well, stopping performance? Let's find out.
How could, okay, evidence number 9. That's going to be an interesting point. That's what I was going to say. I was going to use it for evidence number 6 to show how the stopping performance is. Because landing.
Oh, damn. That's actually quite
Okay,
smooth.
that's a
Let's
bit
maybe
of
try
a
to go
nice
and
landing there.
stop
Now here comes the
please.
stop.
Yes,
Alright,
full
if
power
we're
into
going to
the
overrun, that's going to
brakes.
be
Let me
evidence
see. Oh my
number
God,
10
I'm starting with
again.
a reverse thrust still. Come on.
I'm just joking, no evidence needed. I did that once to the A380. If we play that back there. Oh, actually, we actually did not stop. Got it! Alright, let me just get the next. Ta-da. We got another evidence there. Okay, a bit of a hard landing, so that's interesting.
Don't disappoint me now. Full power into the brake. Oh yeah. Yes, nice stop now. So yes, if you were to actually fly to a short runway, you would just use the flaps and just land hard so that you don't have a tail strike. Here we go. Yes, perfect. It is a bit less powered, especially the old A321s, but still, of course, a nice aeroplane. So yeah, guys.
Okay, so we have got quite a little bit. So A321 is so close, but I could say that it was so good. We committed to beat the A321, but not. It was so close to be hard, so close, but we did an excellent job. So now it's time to ready for the harder one. More than a 757. It's time. We're ready to commit to the bet. Airbus Beluga. So gonna be do part 1, and then after this uploaded, that's 30 minutes later for part 2. So get ready, boys. In the quiet for a long time since the channel was came, Airbus Beluga 2026 coming up.